Air travel rules didn't just change, they shifted under your feet. Airlines quietly tightened what you can and can't bring, and most passengers never even noticed it. Perfectly normal items now get flagged and sometimes tossed to the gate. These aren't just minor rule changes. These are items that can cause fires or in-flight emergencies. The scary part? You might not even know you've packed one. In January 2025, a power bank caused an actual airplane fire in South Korea. Millions watched on TikTok as passengers evacuated. That single incident changed aviation rules worldwide. Then in June, another viral video shocked travelers. A phone model from 2016 is still banned. Today, we're exposing 10 items that are now illegal or restricted on flights. Some will surprise you. Some will shock you. And number 7? Most travelers have absolutely no idea it even exists. Getting caught means more than just a delay. It could mean a confiscated bag, being denied boarding, or facing criminal charges. So before you pack for your next trip, you need to watch this. Hit subscribe because this information could save your vacation. Let's dive in. Power banks and portable chargers. Let's start with the biggest bombshell of 2025. Your power bank, that innocent charging brick you've traveled with for years, just became aviation's public enemy number 1. Here's what happened. January 28, 2025. Air Busan Flight 391 sitting at Gimhae International Airport in South Korea. Passengers are seated, ready for takeoff to Hong Kong. Suddenly, smoke, then flames. The overhead bin erupts in fire. Investigators found multiple electrical melting marks from a power bank. That single incident triggered a domino effect across Asia. EVA Air banned in-flight charging on March 1st. Thai Airways followed on March 15th. Singapore Airlines on April 10th. Air Asia, China Airlines, Uni Air, all implemented bans. But here's what's wild. Southwest Airlines in the U.S. went even further in May 2025. They banned power banks from overhead bins entirely. You must keep them visible at your seat at all times. South Korea now limits passengers to 5 power banks maximum, each under 100 watt-hours. Anything over 160 watt-hours? Completely banned. And here's the kicker. Power banks are never allowed in checked luggage. They must stay in your carry-on where crew can see them. The bottom line? That 40,000 milliamp hours monster power bank you bought? Probably illegal. Check the watt-hours before you fly. Samsung Galaxy Note 7 is still banned. This one's going to blow your mind. It's 2025. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 was discontinued in 2016. Yet it's still completely banned from every flight in America. How do we know people still don't know? Because in June 2025, a TikTok video showing an airport warning sign went absolutely viral. Millions of views, thousands of shock comments. This phone cannot be in your pocket, carry-on, or check bag. It cannot be shipped as cargo. If TSA finds one, you're not flying. Period. The ban carries serious teeth. Up to $250,000 in fines and 5 years in prison under federal hazardous materials regulations. Why so extreme? The Note 7's lithium-ion battery was catastrophically defective. Multiple units spontaneously combusted. One caught fire on a Southwest flight before takeoff in October 2016. Samsung recalled every unit, but some people kept them as collector's items or simply forgot. The FAA's emergency order remains permanent. So if you've got one sitting in a drawer somewhere, leave it at home. This 9-year-old phone can still ground you in 2025. Smart luggage with non-removable battery. Smart luggage seemed like the future. GPS tracking, USB charging ports, built-in scales, fingerprint locks. Until airlines said, not so fast. The problem? Lithium-ion batteries. The same ones causing all these fires. If your smart luggage has a battery that cannot be physically removed, it's banned from checked baggage. Completely. No exceptions. Delta, American Airlines, Alaska Airlines. Every major carrier enforces this rule in 2025. Here's why it matters. You arrive at check-in with your $400 smart suitcase. The agent asks, can you remove the battery? If the answer is no, you're not checking that bag. And if it doesn't fit carry-on size requirements, you're stuck. The solution? Only buy smart luggage with ejectable battery packs. Before you check it, pop the battery out and carry it with you in the cabin. That's FAA compliant. But here's the catch nobody tells you. Even with removable batteries, Some airlines ban smart luggage features like GPS during flight. The device must be fully powered off. Check your specific carrier's policy before you invest in smart luggage. Cordless hair styling tools, gas-powered. Ladies, this one's for you. August 2025 brought a brutal new rule that caught thousands of travelers off guard. Cordless hair straighteners and curling irons powered by butane or gas cartridges are now banned from checked luggage. The TSA announced this after incidents of gas cartridges leaking and catching fire in cargo holds. Pressure changes at 35,000 feet make these devices unpredictable. You can still bring them in carry-on, but with strict conditions. The heating element must have a safety cover locked in place. The device must be protected against accidental activation. And here's the real problem. Spare gas cartridges are completely banned from both carry-on and check bags. Lithium battery-powered cordless styling tools face the same restrictions. Battery must be removable, safety cover required, and you must keep it accessible in your carry-on. The simple solution? Pack a traditional corded straightener. No batteries, no gas, no problems. It's old school, but it's TSA approved and will actually make it to your destination. Electric toothbrushes and buzzing devices. September 2025 brought another curveball. The TSA issued a specific warning about battery-powered devices that vibrate or buzz. Electric toothbrushes, electric razors, personal massagers, anything with an installed lithium battery that vibrates must go in your carry-on bag, not checked luggage. Why the sudden focus? Mid-flight battery malfunctions. If a device with a defective battery starts smoking or catches fire in the cargo hold, nobody can respond. But in the cabin, flight attendants are trained to handle it immediately. The TSA even posted on X, traveling with your electric toothbrush or other items that buzz. If they have an installed lithium battery, you should pack them in your carry-on bag. The key word is installed. If the battery is removable, you have options. If it's built in, it must fly in the cabin with you. This includes electric shavers, epilators, and battery-powered beauty devices. Bottom line, that electric toothbrush goes in your personal item, not your checked suitcase. High-proof alcohol, over 140 proof, 70% ABV. Most travelers know the 3.4-ounce liquid rule. But here's what they don't know. Certain alcohols are banned completely, regardless of size. Any alcohol over 140 proof, 70% alcohol by volume, is prohibited in both carry-on and checked baggage. This includes grain alcohol, certain overproof rums, and specialty spirits. The reason? They're classified as flammable liquids. At high altitudes with low air pressure, they pose serious fire risks. Here's where it gets tricky. You buy a specialty bottle at duty-free. It's sealed in that official tamper-proof bag. Doesn't matter. If it's over 140 proof, TSA can confiscate it. Check the label before you purchase. Standard vodka, 80 proof/40% ABV, is fine. Bacardi 151 proof/75.5% ABV, illegal. Everclear 190 proof/95% ABV, absolutely not allowed. Even if you paid $200 for that rare bottle. If it's too strong, it's not flying. Save yourself the money and the heartbreak. Leave the high-proof spirits at home. Liquid foods. Peanut butter, hummus, salsa. This one broke the internet. In 2025, the TSA tweeted, "Peanut butter is a liquid. We said what we said." The post went viral with thousands of confused replies. But they're serious. According to TSA, spreadable or pourable foods are classified as liquids. That means peanut butter, Nutella, hummus, salsa, jams, jellies, dips, yogurt, and even some cheeses face the 3.4-ounce rule for carry-ons. Have a 16-ounce jar of artisan peanut butter? It's going in the trash. That fancy hummus you bought? Gone. Even can soups count as liquids? The confusion comes from solid versus liquid classification. A sandwich? Totally fine. But the moment something can spread or pour, TSA considers it a liquid. Cream cheese, ricotta, cottage cheese, all liquids in their eyes. The workaround? Pack these items in checked luggage where liquid limits don't apply. Or buy travel-size containers under 3.4 ounces. But honestly, for most foods, it's easier to just buy them at your destination. If you can't drink it, pour it, spread it, or pump it, it's probably considered a liquid by TSA. Toy guns and bubble guns. Family vacation season brings this issue into sharp focus. You're at Disney World. Your kid wants a toy blaster from the Star Wars section. You buy it. Then at the airport, denied. TSA has strict rules about anything resembling a weapon. Toy guns, prop weapons, water guns, Nerf blasters, and even bubble guns are banned from carry-on luggage. Even foam swords can trigger extra screening. Why so strict? Because security can't risk the panic. A passenger sees what looks like a gun, even if it's bright orange plastic, and chaos erupts. Flight attendants can't take chances at 35,000 feet. These items are allowed in checked bags, so you can still bring them home. Just pack them in your suitcase before you get to security. The only exception? Lightsabers. The TSA actually confirmed on their website that lightsabers are allowed because the technology doesn't currently exist to create a real lightsaber. They even added, "May the Force be with you." But bubble guns? Those are apparently too dangerous. Bonus item, wrapped gifts. Here's one most people learn the hard way. TSA reserves the right to unwrap any gift during screening. If it triggers the X-ray alarm, they're tearing through that wrapping paper. All your effort, gone in seconds. TSA recommends traveling with unwrapped gifts or using gift bags with tissue paper. That way, if they need to inspect it, you can easily repack it. This applies to both carry-on and checked baggage. The screening process prioritizes security over aesthetics. They're not being mean, they're doing their job. Wrap your gifts at your destination, or ship them ahead. But don't show up at security with wrapped packages unless you're prepared to watch them get unwrapped. There you go. 10 items now banned or heavily restricted on flights in 2025. From power banks that can catch fire to phones banned for 9 years. These rules exist for one reason: safety. The aviation industry learned hard lessons in 2025. That Busan fire in January changed everything. Airlines worldwide tighten regulations on lithium batteries. The message is clear. Fire at 35,000 feet is everyone's worst nightmare. Before your next trip, double-check your luggage. Remove power banks from check bags. Make sure your smart luggage has a removable battery. Leave the high-proof alcohol at home. And for the love of all that's holy, don't bring a Samsung Galaxy Note 7. Airlines and TSA update these rules constantly. What's legal today might be banned tomorrow. Always check the TSA "What can I bring?" tool before you pack, or message at Ask TSA on social media. Which items shock you the most? Drop a comment below. And if you're flying soon, share this video with your travel buddies. Nobody wants to lose their power bank at security or miss their flight over a toy gun. Safe travels, pack smart, and I'll see you at the gate.